What is up, guys? Fer here, and today we're going to be talking about One Piece misconceptions. Now, this is part 3 to the series. I'll put part 1 and part 2 in the description if you guys want to go check it out for yourself. As you know, this is a series where I talk about things people often misunderstand, maybe due to translations or things like that, things they might have missed in the story. And as usual, if you guys like the series, drop a like and subscribe if you're new here. But let's get on to this video. Now, at number 3, we have Kaido's title, the strongest creature. Now, the misconception here is that people think that Kaido's title doesn't include humans, therefore is the strongest in every other category except humans, which is false. The reality here is that Kaido's title literally translates the strongest organism or the strongest life form, if you want to generalize it. And even the Viz manga translation of it is pretty accurate. Humans are also creatures, therefore Kaido is above all humans, including Whitebeard, who was the strongest man. The strongest creature is a title that supersedes not only the strongest man, but the strongest of anything. So essentially, Kaido's title means that he's the strongest thing, period. But that doesn't mean Kaido cannot lose. Just because you're the strongest doesn't mean you're gonna win all your fights. Being the strongest means you're more likely to win a fight. This is why they said bet on Kaido if it's a 1v1. Now, personally, I do have Kaido as the strongest character in One Piece, but I do not think that he's unbeatable. The fact that he's taken a bunch of L's proves that. Number 2, is Kaido really immortal? If you've been paying attention to details when it comes to Kaido, is that you would know that Kaido's quote-unquote immortality stems from his invulnerability, his ability to tank all forms of damage, and this is emphasized during his introduction. They said that when they tried to spear him, the spears broke. When they tried to hang him, the rope snapped. So it's all hinting towards Kaido being extremely durable to the point that nothing can hurt him. Kaido isn't really immortal, he's perceived to be immortal because no one has managed to kill him. Even going up against the 4 Yonkos and the Marines, basically what this means is that they didn't have the means to kill Kaido. However, Kaido can be defeated. This is probably how he was captured. Now, while Kaido is super durable, there's evidence to prove that he can actually be hurt, and that's going off of the scar he has on the right hand side of his stomach. We know that there's someone strong enough to hurt Kaido, whether it was Roger, Whitebeard, Shanks, or even Akainu given the shape of the scar. So Kaido, he's not immortal, he's just super durable, and this is why a lot of people, myself included, think that Law is going to be one of the more vital characters in taking Kaido down. Not just because of the immortality surgery that Law has, but more so of what Law's fruit is truly capable of in terms of how hacks it is. Going up against Kaido with pure physical strength would get you nowhere. Hacks seems to be more of a matchup for Kaido than physical prowess. And finally, number 3 is Luffy seen into the future. Now, this is something I see a lot of people saying, but in actuality, what Luffy does is a bit different. Actually, a lot different. Luffy senses the future, or he senses the intent before it happens, and that is then visualized in his head. Luffy hasn't got to the point that he can use his eyes for future sight like Katakuri. Luffy always has his eyes closed every time he tries to predict Katakuri's attack. What he sees is the visualized form of Katakuri's attacks through his senses. So what Luffy utilized is both the precognition and present subsphere of observation. It's very similar to what Fujitora uses. If anything, this is the same method Fujitora uses to evade attacks, given that he's blind. So as of right now, Luffy can only sense the intent before it happens, but obviously this is probably one of the steps that is required to reach future sight. So Luffy is eventually going to reach Katakuri's level, maybe in Wano or afterwards. Comment down below what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more One Piece content on this channel. It is Pharaoh, and I will see you guys later. Peace!